Here's a fun optical illusion to play at home. If you stare at this video long enough, you may see a green dinosaur.
Ladies and germs, it's part 2, and since I'm going in chronological order, that means Hasbro Battle Growlers Toys-R-Us T-Rex. Out of all the T-Rexes I'll be droning on about, this is the biggest departure. If you somehow didn't notice, he's a completely different set of colors next to the other guys and gals. If you couldn't tell because you're colorblind, I sincerely apologize. Initial first shock aside, this goblin's great. The colors really sing. I respect him for having the cojones to do something so controversial yet so brave. It's a wild combination for sure, but I think it all works well. If he asked me to taste the rainbow, I'd have to say yes. I usually think it looks weird when a dinosaur has a perfectly good color scheme and then a completely different colored head, but on this guy, yeah, I'm digging it. The line this guy appeared in was a Toys-R-Us exclusive of mostly repaints, and all the color schemes are really to the max with creativity, boasting some of the most extreme and wild color schemes in the JP roster. Reminds me of the 90s Chaos Effect line a lot, except for the difference that the Chaos Effect line looks like hot garbage and these look like real animals. I'm just kidding, I love Chaos Effect and I'm salty I don't have any. I do really enjoy how deep some of the scale lines go and how many scars are over his body. Makes him look tough and old, like he was just off screen in an episode of Primal. Or he's making up for being short. It's rough, buddy. I'm there with you too. Really love how real and visceral this battle wound on his side looks. Compared next to the wound on Kinner Rex from last episode, this one looks a lot more real, with the skin peeling back and bones seemingly broken. He used to have sounds if you pressed either of these buttons, but I'm not sure if they'll still work. Let's give it a try. Getting him to stand can be an endeavor, but a little patience and you've got it. There you go. I've loved him well, so his joints are a tad useless at keeping him standing. I forgot to talk about it last episode, so I feel compelled to bring it up here. I love the JP on the leg of these dinosaurs so much. It was always such a joy being at a thrift store when I was a tyke and finding a dinosaur toy in a bin that had that wonderful JP on the leg, because then I knew I was getting the real deal. It's just an expertly done bit of marketing and such a good-looking logo. When I was a kid and actually still had fun with toys instead of talking about them, this was my T-Rex. I had aspirations, of course, of one day owning the Lost World Bull T-Rex, but that was a pipe dream. All the times 8-year-old me played with my action figures, this was the T-Rex that haunted the grounds of my bedroom floor, looking to devour any lost G.I. Joe that crossed its path. So, bias aside, I'll try to remain objective and just simply say that this is definitively the best Tyrannosaurus Rex toy ever made, only surpassed by meeting an actual real-life Tyrannosaurus Rex.